For centuries, humans have gazed at birds and dreamed of flight. The sky was a mystery, inspiring myths and daring experiments, like wings of feathers and wax that always failed. But in the early 1900s, two brothers from Dayton, Ohio, set out to change that. Orville and Wilbur Wright, owners of a humble bicycle shop, were captivated by the challenge of human flight. They studied pioneers like Otto Lilienthal, learning from both his successes and tragic failure. The Wrights realized the real challenge wasn't just lifting off, it was controlling the machine in the air. They believed, like balancing a bicycle, flight required constant adjustment. Despite skepticism and limited resources, the brothers pressed on, driven by curiosity and determination. They worked alone, funding their experiments from their shop. Their journey was filled with setbacks, but their belief in the dream of flight never wavered. Through relentless trial and error, they inched closer to solving a puzzle that had eluded humanity for centuries. The world was about to change forever. The Wright brothers' childhood curiosity was sparked by a simple toy helicopter. This fascination grew as they tinkered with machines and ran a bicycle shop, learning about balance, mechanics, and lightweight design. Their hands-on experience made them skilled engineers, not just dreamers. They approached flight scientifically, building a wind tunnel in their shop to test over 200 wing shapes. Gathering their own data, they discovered the most efficient airfoil for lift. Observing birds, they realized that control was key, leading to their breakthrough wing warping. By twisting the wings, they could steer and balance their glider, just as a cyclist steers a bike. This innovation solved the problem of roll control, a challenge that had stumped others. Their methodical experiments and engineering skills set them apart. The bicycle shop became the birthplace of modern aviation. With each test, they moved closer to controlled, sustained flight. Their relentless pursuit of knowledge turned a childhood dream into a revolutionary reality. The age of flight was within reach. The Wrights chose Kitty Hawk, North Carolina for its strong winds and soft sand, perfect for testing gliders. They flew hundreds of times, perfecting their wing warping control system. The pilot lay on the lower wing, shifting hips to twist the wings and steer. This three-axis control, pitch, roll, and yaw, was revolutionary. But wing warping caused a new problem: adverse yaw, making the glider slip dangerously. Wilbur's insight led to a movable rudder, linked to the wing warping system. This allowed for smooth, coordinated turns and true pilot control. Their 1902 glider was a breakthrough, flying farther and more reliably than anything before. They had solved the fundamental problems of flight: lift, control, and stability. Now only one challenge remained: adding power. The dream of powered flight was finally within reach. The Wrights needed a lightweight, powerful engine, so they built one themselves with mechanic Charlie Taylor. They also designed efficient propellers, realizing they were rotating wings, not just screws. On December 17, 1903, at Kill Devil Hills, the Wright Flyer was ready. Orville won a coin toss and took the first flight, with Wilbur steadying the wing. At 10:35 a.m., the Flyer lifted off, flying for 12 seconds and 120 feet. It was short, but it was the first controlled, powered flight in history. That day, they made 3 more flights, the longest nearly 900 feet. 2 bicycle mechanics had achieved what many thought impossible. Their invention opened the door to the sky. The world would never be the same. The age of aviation had begun. The dream of flight was now a reality. At first, few believed the Wrights' achievement. They quietly refined their planes in Ohio, mastering longer, controlled flights. Gradually, the world took notice, and aviation transformed travel, commerce, and warfare. The Wrights' method, solving problems step by step, trusting their own data, set a new standard for innovation. Their story is a lesson in perseverance, curiosity, and teamwork. From a toy helicopter to the first airplane, their journey inspires inventors everywhere. They proved that world-changing ideas can come from unexpected places. The sky became a new frontier, thanks to 2 determined brothers. What modern invention do you think has changed the world as much as flight? If you enjoyed this story, like and subscribe for more history that changed our world.